Christmas, a season synonymous with celebration, family traditions, and feasts. While the global pandemic has led to significant alterations in the traditional ways we observe this revered festivity, it remains a key time for community and family gatherings, particularly through shared meals. One such experience that has long stood the test of time among first-generation Korean immigrants is the after-service Christmas lunch at Korean American churches. Today, this vital cultural gathering point is coming under examination as younger generations find less need to adhere to traditional settings. For the uninitiated, these after-service meals are more than just a repast for physical sustenance. They serve as essential platforms for building community relationships, nurturing cultural identities, and perpetuating collective Korean traditions. This observance has an impeccable ability to transport first-generation immigrants thousands of miles away from their motherland, back to their roots as they indulge in familiar tastes and aromas. It also assists them with challenges related to cultural assimilation, helping them maintain a strong connection with their heritage while establishing themselves in a new homeland. For decades, these meals have been highlights of the festive season, offering a sense of normalcy and belonging. However, there seems to be a perceptible shift in how younger Koreans perceive these traditions. As modern, more globally oriented generations come into play, a drift from these conventions has been observed. For these younger people, more fluent in English and American customs than their elders, the importance of these traditions and the need to connect over a cultural meal is less of a necessity. Their cultural identities are more fluid, their sense of belonging less tethered to a singular home, and their need for such gatherings seemingly reduced. Their transition away from these traditions has been tempered. There is an understanding that the changing dynamics of the younger generation shouldn't be perceived as disrespect or apathy towards their cultural traditions. Instead, they represent an acceptance and fitting into a fast-paced multicultural society without needing cultural meals as a reference point. The trend of younger generations disengaging from these conventional social and cultural gatherings may bring about feelings of concern or loss among the older generation. Still, it is crucial to understand that cultures evolve with time and societies. The unfolding storyline of Korean American Christmas lunch effectively epitomizes the ongoing intergenerational dialogues and debates across not only Korean American households, but also various immigrant communities throughout the United States. It highlights the evolving dynamics of cultural preservation and adaptation in an ever-changing world. Interestingly, while the form may change, the festive essence remains unwavering, undulating between the joy of celebration, community bonding, and embracing the spirit of the season, confirming that change need not signify an end, but rather a new beginning.